exciting. The house is a little bit older. It's got a pool, which is nice. I thought it was a good starter house. But the house is old, the house is creepy, there's a basement, and just a bunch of different reasons as to why she didn't want to be in that house.
You almost died.
And you seem to be happy about that.
No, I'm happy that you didn't.
Did you already get life insurance on me?
No.
I'm a little freaked out.
No, but I think this is a clear sign that this house sucks.
This house does not feel like home. The traffic's horrible. And I think we just made a snap decision and kind of just chose whatever we had to choose at the time because we had to move in together ASAP. I just don't want to do this here. We're done. We're done.
That's it. We're done. New place it is.
That's all, folks. It's just not what we wanted. So we're gonna go back to my house and see what we want to do next. You gotta move everything, though.
Yeah, it'll be worth it for a nice place.
Don't look at me.
You looked at me with your wide old eyes.
I'm not thrilled about staying at Sam's place. It's not the ideal situation for me, but in between the time we find a new place, I'm willing to give it a shot.
Noodle Neil,
Yes.
come be a noodle over here.
Let me get my pillow that was thrown at me.
You have a pillow. If you had asked me a week ago, I would have told you that there's no way I could ever have fun with Neil. I actually don't think the dumb stuff he says is dumb. I think it's funny.
Bam.
You forgot one.
I got it.
Okay.
We're starting to learn each other and we're starting to have fun together. And I like that we're finally getting to some point that feels like a normal relationship. Okay, good night. Last time in this house.
No more house. No more creepy house. We are starting to finally get into the vibe of being a married couple. It just sucks that it took this long.
Oh, sorry. Take it you're awake? Last night, Sam and I moved into Sam's place, and I'm very happy to be living with my wife, regardless of where that may be.
I'm sorry I'm not awake yet.
It's okay.
This place is tight on space.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be able to move my clothes anywhere because the whole rack is full in my closet.
And it sounds like I'm not getting any closet space.
I can give you some drawers.
That'll work.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I don't have a spare key to give you, so we're gonna have to try and coordinate what time you come home versus what time I come home versus what time Sammy comes home, so you can get in.
Okay.
Well, you woke me up, so what else do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
I'm glad to be back home staying at my house because my bed and my room is my sanctuary.
Good morning.
Hey, morning.
How was your night?
It's pretty good, pretty good. Definitely good. Do you want some tea?
It worries me staying at Sam's, because one, she has a roommate, and that's not our place, that's their place. There's also not enough room. Sam's bed isn't big enough. There's no closet space for me, and she doesn't want to give me a key. Feels like I'm a guest there.
Is Sam still sleeping?
She's
You
up.
escaped? Oh, okay.
She's probably coming down shortly.
It's not how a marriage, in my eyes, should be. I wanted Sam and I to have our own place.
Yes, I'm awake because this fool decided to wake me up and clearly doesn't know how angry I am in the morning. I'm happy because Neil and I living together in my house is definitely better for us because we're spending more time together since it is an accelerated process. And I actually enjoy the fact that Sammy's across the hall because that's where I go to relax. So I think Sammy and I are gonna let you Betty Crocker it up and we're gonna go upstairs. I'm excited about this.
I feel like Sam's townhome is comfortable. She knows all that. Her roommate's there and her animals are there, so she feels very comfortable in that sense. Maybe this is what she's wanted the whole time, and maybe it wasn't the commute.
The dogs will help you.
Oh, great.
Dear Diary, I am about to go into Sam's place and just speak with her about wanting to move into a house. I want to stay in a new house at least, so that way Sam and I can have our own place. I think, or I hope that she's going to be okay with it, but to be honest, I don't really know. But hopefully she can understand, my point of view and where I'm coming from.
Hey, dogs. Sammy.
How's your day?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. All right. What's up?
It is extremely important that Sam and I live in a shared house together,
Without the roommate there.
because that's the only way for us to truly understand how the marriage is gonna be on our own.
Oh, I don't want to live here for the following reasons. There's not a lot of space to put my stuff. You know, I do feel bad about encroaching on Sammy a little bit. And then, you know, for us having our own place, I think it's beneficial that we do that.
I guess my frustration lies with the fact that you were okay with it yesterday and then today you're not okay with it. Maybe you should have just said it when you felt it instead of kind of just agreeing with me and saying it was okay. And so again, you didn't say how you felt. He doesn't feel comfortable sleeping at the house. And I completely understand where he's coming from. I just don't like the fact that I'm gonna have to move. It's just exhausting. Plus, everything that really frustrates me at this point is just communication. I can't click with him. Yeah, frustrating, very frustrating.
Sure. See, for me, that seems like progress because the last time it felt like they bottled up over days or whatever it was, right?
This is a fast, accelerated process.
Sure.
It's kind of, you have to make decisions and go with it.
We need to give it our best effort. To me, the best effort is that we get a house.
And that would mean more work for me after work. And
If you don't have the time to do it, I'll go look for a place because I think it's gonna be beneficial for us in the long run if we do that.
I'm so all in. Let's do this. Let's start looking right now then.
I'll look for houses 24 hours a day for all I care.
wow, that was fake. That was bad.
I learned from the best.
Could you leave,
That was-
please?
it was a
Could you
joke.
please leave?
I was just jabbing
All
like
right,
you,
I'll leave.
like you jab.
You.
It was
Leave
just-
me alone. I'm not happy about being called fake. That upset me. Get out, Neil.
It is your house, so I will respect that.
It doesn't feel good being kicked out of Sam's house. I really have to sit and think about what I did.
Marrying a stranger and participating in this experiment can be immensely stressful for our couples. So I really want them to be mindful of the intensity of this process as a whole and all the different elements that make up this experiment. We're really hoping that our couples can overcome whatever struggles emerge and that they can learn about themselves through that journey and hopefully create a lasting, enduring marriage.
I am sitting outside of Sam's place. The jab at Sam wasn't an intentional, like, trying to hurt your feelings jab. It was a joking jab because Sam does that all the time. I didn't mean to, you know, piss her off. You know, I do feel bad that the jab is what kind of set her off.
In this moment, I feel like it was well-deserved to kick him out of the house.
I did not intend to upset you with that comment, and I apologize. That was a terribly timed joke.
I don't want to communicate with someone who can fall into that type of mindset during a serious conversation, and that upset me.
I did not intend to hurt your feelings, and I am sorry.
Okay.
Part of marriage is living together, learning each other in those small and intimate moments and in those everyday mundane activities. You have to create a family between the two of you, and if you don't live together, there's really not that much change from your single life.
What do you want to do in the in-between time?
In the meantime, we can just stay at our separate places for now, so it doesn't inconvenience anybody.
How long, though?
A few days.
It's not the ideal situation, but, you know, until we find a place of our own, we'll be living separately.
I want to start tomorrow to have a time frame. If we can find a place and get it locked down as soon as possible, tomorrow I'll have a better idea, I think, of, you know, what's available and how fast we can move on them.
Has to be pet friendly. Just saying.
I'm visiting Sam and Neil because they've had a major conflict about their living arrangement. They've been together for 3 weeks, but they're not living together right now. Let's talk about the issue of the conflict that you guys had with the living arrangements.
So we decided that the last house that we were living in, it was just too far. It wasn't positioned in a good place for work for both of us. And it would have been perfect, but I moved location. So that was definitely, I wouldn't say on me, but things happened and it just didn't work out.
That was unanticipated.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'd asked him if he would want to move in here, and he said, sure, that's fine. But then the next day, he told me that he didn't want to move in here and that he wanted to move out.
And the fact that he changed his mind, you found that frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Neil tends to be very analytical and often needs some time to process and think about his feelings and his needs and how he wants to express himself. And I'm wondering if and to what degree Sam's stress level is impacting her perception of Neil as well as her reactions to Neil. So Sam, I think figuring out a simple statement that you can communicate to Neil when you realize you're starting to struggle is really important. You can just say, Neil, I really feel like this isn't gonna go in a good direction. I need a little bit of time to gather my thoughts. You know, how would you feel about reconvening and addressing this, trying to address this again in an hour or tomorrow morning? Does that sound like something that can work for you, Neil?
It does.
I'm just glad Dr. Joseph came, just because I feel like when he gives advice, it's very unbiased and understood. He doesn't make me feel bad about being open and honest with how I feel or don't feel, but also tell me, okay, these are your areas of opportunity to work on.
You have to remember always that you are married to a total stranger. What I want you both to try and focus on is the fact that you both want the same thing.
My expectations are still the same for the marriage. It's, you know, one, to have fun, and two, that we continue to improve. Going forward on the housing situation, you know, I am actively looking for a place and wanting to move into our own home. And I want that to happen as soon as possible, just to, you know, make sure that we give this a fair shot.